Hey, good morning. What's going on, Blue Flame? Brother Solomon, what's up? Gloria Cole, what it is? What's going on, White Falcon 44? Fly high. Golden Gemini, long time. Angel Eyes, you know it. Blue Jaw, Miss Ella, what it is? Tayshawn, Tanya Reese, we doing it today. Oh, Joy. Dad joke. Hi, Joya. It is nice here in Florida. He say, I see everything. I hear that. Miss Fink. What's going on, Brianna Lachey? Boy, you and Ghost be texting y'all ass off. Lord have mercy. Y'all are a real group family. Oh my God. Whoever is fortunate enough to land a spot in that group, boy, y'all in for a real treat. My phone don't stop binging. Tamiko, beautiful family, man. Beautiful. You got a beautiful family, Tamiko. Oh, you going to St. Pete, Clearwater, the Water Boys. There that name go. Red Electric Skywalker. You gonna have to tell me one day how you got that name, cause that's fly as hell. Red Electric Skywalker. I don't know what the hell going on in my mind. You just beat Darth Vader ass, and you going up there to heaven to whoop on God ass. So hey, I like that name. Shonda, I'm still screaming. I can't stop screaming. Lord have mercy, I can't stop screaming. Night G, good morning. Yeah, boy, that damn ghost group, boy. I'm bing, 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 bing. I said, damn, can I turn off a notification? And I don't know how to work these phones like that, but hey. Okay, your galactic signature from my birthday. Okay. Well, shit, you got me spooked. Red, crimson. All right, everybody. LaShaw, what's up? All right, everybody. So today, we're gonna get into this thing with this ancestor, right? And I know the person that I'm referring this particular prayer to today, he is not deceased, but I can tell you guys have experienced seeing people like this, seeing people go through this, and you ask yourself, I mean, something you guys never asked yourself as you got older, what really happened to those people? You know, what happened to them? How did their life turn out to be? And I mean, granted, I get it. It goes back to slavery and all that other stuff. There, it goes back to in the past when people had to say things to keep the family together. I get it, but and let me just jump into it. I was talking to my cousin the other day, Coon. His name Coon. I ain't gonna give you his real government name, but I was talking to my cousin Coon the other day. He 4 days older than me. Let me rephrase that. That Southern Geechee coming out. He's 4 days older than I am. Some of y'all caught that. He's 4 days older than I am, and we was talking, and he was telling me, he like, hey, cuz, I just want to get my life right. I'm sick and tired of being in the streets. I modeled myself after you. You always had you a nice girl on your arm, and you never was out there like that after you made your change. Nobody really seen you. You stopped going around the family. You stopped being in the bullshit. And he like, cuz I'm 40, 43, 44 years old, and I gotta get out of this shit, but I don't know how. And we had a nice little talk. And he don't call me by my nickname anymore. He don't call me by my real name. He start calling me Captain. He said, Captain, Captain. And I say, Coon, cuz, what's going on, man? I say, what's this captain thing? I say captain, just to let somebody know they in control of their lives when I speak to them. So if you ever hear me say, what it is, Captain, I mean, I'm just giving you the blessing. You in control of your shit. No, no God, no nobody else. That's you. And he was like, all your life, you always said, you always called me Captain, Captain Coon. You never said, like I was dumb and I was stupid, even though I couldn't read. And he just was wilding out till he started crying, right? And I started crying because I always looked up to him. Everybody, I can do a couple Caribbean dances, but my cousin Coon, boy, he was rated the second best dancer in Florida. It was back in the day when dancing was a thing, and people would go from club to club, battling people and dancing. For y'all young generation, if y'all listening, boy, that y'all missed the treat. You'll have you'll have you'll have a popka come to the center and battle, Robbinswood. And it'll just be like some crazy shit going mad, and everybody enjoying each other. We laughing, we partying, and you may hook up with a chick, you may smash something. That it was just a good fucking time, old school shit. When I was young, so I always looked up to him because he had the moves. Let me tell you, that boy can dance. He started in a commercial, for Pepsi back in the day. He started in a commercial dancing, but he never took it anywhere. And that's what this is about, good people. And I want y'all to hear me good, cause that's first cousin in the South. That's my first cousin. It's mama and my mama's sisters. He 4 days older than me. They were fucking at the same time. The matter of fact, the story go that all three sisters, Shorty Cool, Tara, and my mama, all went and got a little hotel at the Sleazy and Melody Motel, and all of them was in the same room, on the floor, on the couch and shit. Like, I'm just transparent as fuck. It is what it is. And all of them were doing their thing. Shorty Cool and Auntie Tara, the two dudes they was dealing with, they was brothers or cousins. They was cousins. And then, my dad, he was a lone star, he ain't fuck with nobody. He just came in, did his thing. Gemini nigga did his thing in the dark, in the sly. That's my pops. But yeah, I get back to that. So I get back to this old prayer, right? So that's first cousin. So after we was talking and things, and he asked me, he was like, cuz, I need your help in getting my life right. I need your help in doing the right thing. Even to the woman he chose to marry, he kept saying he had me in mind when he was getting his life together. People, I never once thought that I would be that inspirational in anyone's life, especially not my cousin that I looked up to, that I hated, that he had the motherfucking dance move, that he was the most popular cat at the party, that all the women wanted to whine and dance on his ass. I ain't get that luxury. I had to be cool, dress good, smell good, that type of shit. I had to get it another way. But he just had that raw energy. But ain't nothing wrong with them Gemini. I date one. My mama Gemini, daddy a Gemini. I'm fucking crazy. So y'all tell me. Y'all be the judge. But yeah, so So my cousin Coon, as we were growing up, and this is where it's gonna get serious. I like to jive and joke. All my cousin Coon life, everybody always said he was a bad seed. They would put him down and say he had a bad brain. They would say he was always in trouble, doing no good. He wasn't gonna grow up to be shit. And everybody spoke that on that boy. Everybody spoke that on that boy. And Cuz grew up to be exactly what the fuck they said he was gonna be. Cuz grew up to sell dope, became one of the biggest dope boys in Central Florida. He never learned to read until he turned 40 years old. That's 3 years ago, good people. That's when he got married and started having children. They spoke so much of negativity on my cousin that that boy lived that lifestyle that they spoke, because that was the thing that that was the thing that that's all he knew, and that's all he aspired to be, and that's the attention to which he sought. Because even when he did something good, they always would say, why did you do that? That ain't you. You ain't shit. You need to just go on back out there in them streets and be crazy. And I share something else I'm gonna get real personal with this, because I want you guys to know exactly what I'm talking about when we say this prayer. The characters in this here, this is real life. This is my life. I don't give a fuck if you use it against me. I'm just as transparent as it is. I wouldn't say it and put it out there for the whole world to fucking see if it wasn't important to this ancestor prayer. Cuz grew up to know how to fix anything. He was illiterate. Let's state that. He was illiterate, couldn't read, couldn't write. But you put a VCR, for those who know what those are, you put a VCR in front of him, the motherfucker will break the bitch down and make it work. He even knew how to go and take a stick and cut little wooden pieces and recreate the fucking cog or wheel or piston that went in the bitch to make it operational. Can't kid. When computers first came out, although he could not read, the motherfucker knew how to take out the computer, replace the screen and all that, just by looking at it. Nobody nurtured that in that boy. Nobody nurtured that in my cousin. When he did do something like this, they'll give him $1 and say, boy, you did good, and go on about your business. He'll take the money, probably go waste it on candy or something, or go buy him a nice expensive pair of shoes to make himself feel good. But he never went any further as to do the shit for himself. But no matter what, they spoke so much negativity over my cousin's life that he grew up not to value himself other than a street boy, other than a real nigga. Here in the South, we got this thing, we call it made niggas. It's a real gang. I mean, you won't find it only the real Southerners understand what that is. Real Southerners now. Now the people that migrate here and stay. If you're a made nigga, you're a made nigga. So we became made niggas. Before I got all spiritual, we were them boys, we was in that life. And although I figured out a way to transition out of it 20 years ago, 20 years ago, when I got custody of my children, he thrived in it and he became a real nigga. Now that ain't no slang, that ain't no insult to the black race. That's just a title you get when you done been through it. We give you that in the South. Oh, you're a real nigga, you know. He became a real nigga. It wasn't until 39, 40 that he decided to change his life. Now, all these years, I'm sitting up here busting my ass, taking care of kids, eat ramen noodles so they don't miss a meal, working 2-3 jobs to make sure the kids got lights so they'll never know what the fuck it is. They have the lights go off. And I'm struggling. I'm at my struggle point. You know what I'm saying? Having to deal with this chick I didn't really want to deal with just to make sure nigga had food in his house. You know, food stamp, they didn't give me that. I made a little bit too much money. I'm transparent as fuck. It is what it is. I'm a real nigga. You get it? Nobody nurtured that boy's gift. So he became a real street nigga. Real nigga on the street. The majority of my family are real niggas. And not slang again. This ain't slang. This southern talk, people. Get it talk. This southern talk. Real niggas are made niggas. I want you guys to understand that. Real niggas are made niggas. That's how you get it in the South. That terminology done went out the way with the new generation, but you know. So he lived that street life. He modeled himself after my uncle, who lived that street life, who was a real nigga, old cat eyes they call him. Red, could dance, six pack. Niggas, I think my uncle right now is 58, 60 years old. Motherfucker still he look about 40, 45 years old. Motherfucker just ain't gonna get old and die. Still got the six pack. Still got long braids in his hair. Still can jump up on a football post like it ain't nothing at 56, 58 years old. He modeled himself after him. And yeah, my uncle led my cousin down a bad road. But nobody nurtured the gift that was in my cousin. So he grew up that way. Now, how did that relate to this ancestor prayer this morning? Thank you guys for listening to that story. But how did that shit relate to this ancestor prayer? Imagine how many of your ancestors, your family, your friends, your superiors, your seniors, the people that came before you, imagine how many of them had such great, beautiful inside souls and gifts, but nobody nurtured it. Everybody just spoke down on those people, said they wasn't shit. They were never gonna be shit. They ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. Your family ain't shit. You ain't shit. Shit. And those people began to live that lifestyle to the point where the new generation came in and they was like, why he act like that? Why she act like that? What's wrong with them? Why they can't get it together? Y'all listening to me? I'm being calm because I don't want to well up, because I got to get y'all to understand what I'm seeing in my family, my nephews, my nieces, my first cousin, 4 days older than me. The new generation say he can't get it together. He can't keep a job. He can't do shit. He always going back to jail. He's always going back to the goddamn street. He always sitting up there fucking over hoes. He always doing this. That boy lie and steal and cheat. Oh, she'll get out there and hook and hoe. She can never keep a man. She can never keep a house. She could never do this. And you wondering, what the fuck, man? Have anybody sat down and asked that person, man, what is the real situation that's going on? Why can't you get this together? 90% of the time you'll find out it because people done spoke that fuck shit on their life, and they done spoke it on their life for 20, 30 years. Then they become adults and they can't get it up in here because only thing they motherfucking know is to get it the best way they can, and to get the attention the best way they can by doing the same old fuck shit that they was bred into them, that they were born into them. It's no more different than the Illuminati social programming goddamn black slaves and people, or the Illuminati's socially programming Caucasian people to hate us, or any other race that comes to this country to hate blacks. It's no different. The only thing that's a little slight smidget off on the it is that we're ingrained to do that to our own kind. And I ain't talking about this black thing. I'm talking about our family, the ones next to us, the one we birthed, the one that birthed us. They inclined to put us down because they know no better. They just go off their first mindset. And if it makes them feel good to insult you, to look, to make you feel, to make themselves feel better than you or superior than you, they will do it. But they don't realize this shit is sitting out there saying, putting that subliminal message in that kid's mind, that person's mind, that you ain't shit and you ain't never gonna be shit. This is your life, the bottom. My cousin Coon, I finna say his real name. My cousin Coon had so much talent. He could dance. He started a commercial. He was in a boy band group for dancers, rated second best dancer in Florida. That means they came from Miami to where we live, from Jacksonville to where we live, Tallahassee to where we live, just to battle this boy in a dance, and he ate their ass up like it wasn't nothing. I once seen him do the hydraulics. That was a dance back in. He did the hydraulics to a salsa song. They hit him with a Spanish song, and he was on beat with the horns and the piano and shit, and just the Moroccan. The motherfucker did the hydraulics, came up and did some kind of moving shit with his leg, spent around, jumped up and down, backflip, and came back up to it, bump, 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 came back up, and then threw his hat on the other dude's head and landed on his head the right way, stole the show. Boy walked out the thing with $1,000. Know what he did with that $1,000? I'm just telling you, all the accolade and praise he got from everybody in that dancing thing. He went and he bought him an 8-ball. He bought him about 4 8-balls. I ain't gonna tell you how much drugs cost, because I don't need y'all to be sitting out there trying to sell that shit. There's too many cameras nowadays. He went and bought him a goddamn 50 pack, a couple of 8-balls. He didn't know that he could have bought a key for 8, but I guess the math wasn't so good for the dope boys out there. And he would sell that. Everybody downed him. Everybody downed him. It took him 40 years to realize he wasn't what the fuck they spoke on his life. Now I'm gonna stop right there because there's a little bit more to it. How many of you guys have seen this shit? How many of you guys have witnessed people just downing everybody around you? That one kid in your family that they just downing like a motherfucker. Don't got no sense. You ain't never gonna be nothing. Your mama wasn't shit, your daddy wasn't shit. Everything you do, and you just can't do nothing right. You're stupid, you're ignorant. Go on outside, you don't need to eat tonight. What you staring at Miss Barbara's house for? You planning to break in it and steal something? Don't play with that kid too rough, you may hurt him. How many of you guys done experienced that shit? Now, this is real nigga talk. I'm being real with you. Because if we gonna continue to do these ancestors prayers, I need you guys to look at the dirty truth that you done seen and what's inside of you. I'm finna ask a bigger fucking question. How many of you guys do that shit right now? To a random child, to a random adult? I do. I'm a real nigga. I'm transparent. I do. And I had to catch myself. When I had a job, it was this one cat, I just couldn't stand his fucking ass. Boy, I couldn't stand the ground he walked on. Every time he walked past, I'd spit. That bitch just a horrible fucking person in life. You know, and I used to be like, God damn, boy, you piece of shit. In my head, I'd tell him, and in his face, I'd tell him, and he'll be in the break room, I'd go in there, I'd purposely try to start conflict. It wasn't until I got a little bit enlightened that I realized that the reason that cat was like that is because somebody had to speak that shit over his life. And I was just carrying on because, let me tell you something, that residual energy stays. So let me explain it to you. Now we're finna get into the esoteric teachings here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? So think of your words as magnets. Think of your words as magnets. As you speak something on somebody, not into them, big different thing. If you speak something on somebody's life, it begins to stick and resonate in the subconscious mind. They may ignore it, act like they don't hear it, but the subconscious mind heard it. Esoterically, the computer is catching up. The computer is processing, and the computer is telling the body and the mind to act like you ain't shit. To act all that negative shit that's going on that they say, because this is all you can think about when you close your eyes. This is all you can think about when you sleep. This is all you know. So the computer is going to tell the body to do as such, whether that's busting or robbing, we call it licking, whether that's licking somebody, whether that's selling dope, whether that's hooking and horn, whether that's, doing any kind of other thing, lying. And it's a magnet. Now, as this person grows up and that shit stick to him, and you get angry at him or her, that energy resonates and it pulls out that nastiness inside of you, because that magnet needs to be reinforced or else it'll fade away. So that person will do something stupid around you, to you, about you, say something, just in their natural character. If it infuriates you, and guess what you do? You project that shit back at that person. Projecting that shit back at that person reinforces that magnetic energy that's on that person, circulating that person's magnetic field. And that person has to live out that shit again as a form of protection or as a form of joy to get the attention that the cells in the body so much crave. Are y'all listening to me, people? So I'm going to ask you again, how many of you all do that right now? I did. I probably still do. I haven't crossed nobody that pissed me off enough to get me to that point. But if it do, I damn sure hope that my inner man know that, hey, slow down, don't pop the fuck off, don't you be you. Think this shit. Think it through and try to speak prosperity, because I am very low tolerance shit. I mean, zero tolerance with somebody talking shit to me. That shit pisses me off more than anything. Like, the fuck I did to you, bitch. Let's rock. You gonna explain this shit to me? That's my mentality. I've been working on that. I'm not perfect. I'm working on that shit. Please, y'all gotta forgive me, because some of the tribe then got on my nerves, and I done had to pick up that phone. The fuck you talking about? Fuck this is about. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I just not the. I dated a girl back in the day. She was like, "Oh, you just need to learn how to take talk training, baby." I ain't learning to take no motherfucking talk. My family talked to me like that so fucking bad when I was young. Think I'm gonna take that shit from you? Fuck you, homegirl. Telling me to take talk. Now you forcing me to be conditioned to be a goddamn verbal punching bag? No. You can take that shit up the road. Find some other clown. Oh, these southern terms, by the way. Clown, southern term, that's just a goofy nigga. I think y'all call them simps nowadays. Melanated goddess, I like your honesty. Thank you. Tamiko say, don't come at me sideways. Hey. But yeah. But back to it, how we gonna tie this into the ancestors, okay? So your ancestors probably went through this shit rougher than what we have. We got television, we got phones, we can check the fuck out, we can ignore shit, or we can choose not to come around. But you think about the ancestors who had to constantly be on that farm picking cotton and doing all that crazy shit in slavery days. Take it a little further than that. Think about the ancestors who just during wartime and gathering food and hunting and shit, that the boy just couldn't get the bow right, the woman just couldn't fix the cornmeal proper, the food didn't roll out right, and you just too stupid. You just can't make it. Motherfucker couldn't grow a plant to save their life. That wasn't that person's specialty. And you should have aligned that person with something they could do. Maybe the person don't have a green thumb, but maybe the person know how to sew the fuck out of a sheep. Maybe the person know how to rear animals properly, shave a goddamn goat. I don't know. But imagine the ancestors who had to go through that shit. And there was no outlet for them other than to go hide under a tree because they damn sure didn't have television. And they damn sure didn't have a mobile phone. And the parents and the masters and the grandparents was angry because they were getting their ass beaten and lynched and everything. So the kid had to sit up there and do that shit. And you wonder why half of the old men you see walking around and these old women you see walking around got fucked up attitude, can't stand the sight of young children, can't stand the sight of nothing you do. You be like, what's going on with that old bitch? Yo? What's going on with that old fuck nigga? You get mad at them because that's that energy that they have stored on them for damn near close to 60, 70, 80 years. And it's stored in their DNA and it radiates that poisonous shit and it draws you in. That's why, and let me ask you a question. I'm going to pose a question to you. Real nigga talk now. Tell me, ask yourself this. Why, when people go and get to themselves, they go take a pilgrimage to the forest, they leave their home, they leave where they from, go to another state, try something new. Why 90% of those people end up coming back a better fucking person? They end up coming back well off, more money, more problem. The hair they grew, that if a woman that lost the edges, she leave her family, the goddamn edges come back. You think she putting mayonnaise and shit on her edges, making it baby hair. Brother come back, he all poor and skinny, come back, he fat to the point he got a double neck in the back of his head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because they're not around that reinforced stereotype and they're not in the atmosphere that they have to sit up there and portray the role that the stigma that everybody's put on them. Now, I'm finna get into the preaching portion of this bitch. Same thing. You take a racist white man, very racist. I mean, so racist when the motherfucker spit, the tobacco don't still hang off his lip and it drip on his clothes. That racist, just don't give a fuck, right? And you put him in an all black neighborhood. And if when he doesn't have to be what the fuck his surrounding has told him he had to be, he end up being one of the best allies, the best friends, the best people on the planet. You can still see the little tendencies in them. But he ended up being better than he was. And then when you go back to that shit, motherfucker don't even know how to conversate. Don't even know how to hold a conversation about it. Because now we're not them monkeys, niggas, and asses. We are humans. We're people. We the same. Take a black person, brother and sister. Drop them in an all-white neighborhood. When they don't have to live up to the same stereotypes that they've always lived up to, and they begin to do this right here, go over here, migrate, chill, they get a different perspective on life. And when they come back, we say they whitewash, they out of touch, they don't know no better, they done forgot they motherfucking roots. I want to get rid of that black power bullshit right now, and let's look at the human quality of everything. It ain't that those people have forgotten their black roots. It's a simple fact they saw another way to live. Whether it was good for them and bad for you, it worked for them and they got another way to live. We shouldn't hate them. Just like we shouldn't hate the Asians for wanting to have a little more swag, or for a black brother want to sit up there and learn to speak Spanish and date or marry a Spanish woman. You know, I'm all for, dealing with your own kind. 100. But we can't judge people. Let me trigger this thing, and I'm gonna tie it all together. I'm not just giving y'all the world according to the Baron here. Now, if somebody all your life has told you wasn't shit, you wasn't nothing, you were garbage, can't do this, can't do that, and you start living that lifestyle, and somebody come to your world and show you a different way of looking at the things, different way of being, different way of just acting, you typically end up gravitate to where you feel respected and whether you feel good. Whether that's the white side, Asian side, Chinese side, black side, it don't matter. It's a rainbow. but you can't see your glory from the people fucking around with you and browbeating you, downing you. No way in hell they should have took my cousin Coon this long to see the glory and the beauty that he is. Beautiful black man. Can't grow a beard for shit. And I pick at him about that. I ain't never gonna stop fucking with him like that. Can't grow a beard for shit. I tell him you're a prepubescent grown ass man. Right? That's just our joke between us. But beautiful human being. Got so much talent, so much class, so much everything. But he had to live a life that everybody put on him. Had to live a stigma that everybody put on him. Some of you guys doing that shit right now. You guys are living what everybody else telling you are. Some of y'all women out there that's fucking out of both pants leg. You think that's your nature? No. That's because somebody told you a hoe. You ain't gonna be shit. Ain't no nigga ever gonna love you. Am I twisting a nail inside somebody? Am I screwing something down? For them brothers out there that can't get it the motherfucking together, can't stick with one woman, can't see themselves married, can't see themselves doing anything. That's not your motherfucking nature. That's because you was programmed that way from childhood. That's why you can't get it together. That's why you're motherfucking afraid to commit. Come on, now. How the fuck do we change it? We pray for it. And every day we got to say something very motherfucking nice to one of us. Something nice. Hey, how you doing, brother? Looking good up top. In the South, when we say you're looking good up top, I mean you got your hair cut, face trim, you're on point. Hey, girl, them colors going good together. Them heels, Brothers, you can say it. You can compliment a woman without sitting out there drooling out the goddamn head, making her feel uncomfortable. Sisters, you can compliment a man without sitting out there checking out his anatomy, saying is he wearing gray sweatpants that day. I do it all the time. Like, sister, that cardigan look real good on you. Classy. Boom. Maybe the person put on that cardigan because they feeling insecure because somebody always told them they were fat, they were ugly, their titties too big, they didn't have no titties, that you a hoe if you expose your collarbone. If you let a man see your ear in the earring, that mean he too close. That mean you asking for it. If you're dressed too short, you got too much bubble back there, you a hoe, so you need to wear khakis. Remember the last one I did? I had to realize I put my daughter in boy clothes. She got a shape. No. Put on the motherfucking overalls and them combat boots. Make you look like TLC from the goddamn 90s, early 2000s. I ain't too proud to beg. They don't need to see nothing. People, I'm telling you some real shit, right? Tell me some real shit. We are guilty of this because we experienced this. So we grow up doing this. Now imagine the ancestors who did this shit, and it wasn't no such thing as no ancestor prayer. It wasn't such thing as I can talk to you and you could be 100 million miles away. I can give you some insight and I can apologize for what I did to you. Or somebody could come and counsel me to the point where I know I'm better than what the fuck my family has told me. I'm better than what the masters has told me. I'm better than what the news and the media has told me. People, we have some ancestors out there with some real mental illnesses who didn't make it to get it together, who didn't have a cousin that is the Baron, who didn't have a goddamn uncle to your goddamn kids that can sit up there and tell you how beautiful your kids is every time you see them. Boy, you did a good job with them kids. Look how fat that boy is. He healthy. That's what I'm talking about. He gonna be a big, strong boy. He gonna be smart. He gonna learn how to race cars. Put him in the law school. You know, go teach that boy how to be a plumber. They gonna always need plumbers in the world because everybody's shit and everybody fuck up sometime. So you guess what? Them toilets gonna stay. Every time I see my cousin, I talk like this to him. Boy, your wife look good. Look at her, boy. You treating that woman well. Keep treating that woman good. You see how it's going? From the simple point from you ain't gonna be shit and you gonna marry a woman that ain't shit and your life ain't gonna be good, to somebody finally telling him, man, I'm proud of you. You got it. You great. You gonna be this way. The kids that you birth, they not gonna follow in your footsteps. They not gonna be project babies. They not gonna hate themselves. We grow up hating ourselves, not because of something we did. Hell, let's be real. Let's talk about it. I could take a walk of motherfucking shame for all the adults out there that understand what that means. I could take a walk of motherfucking shame. It's only until somebody sit up there and call you out your name and say, you dead motherfucking wrong. You're a hoe. Why? You don't feel bad about shit until they motherfucking put it on you. I'm being too transparent, I guess. I'm being too much of a real nigga. See, real niggas don't give a fuck what you say about them. How you say it is the key. I don't care what you say. Just watch how you say it. The real niggas get that one. Daniel Smith. What question? I can see. I don't need my glasses, man. Somebody say, ask the question. I don't know what the hell question Daniel Smith answered. Ask. I'm gonna stroll back down because it caught my eye. Give me a remedy to cure STD diseases. Holy fucking world. Excuse my French on that one. Parlez-vous français? I don't know how to cure no STD other than an antibiotic, man. Sorry about that one. Uh, I meditate on that shit though, cause hey, every question got a solution in the spiritual world. Trust me, I'll meditate on you. Send me an email and I'll see what I can do. Say I'll see what I can do. Can we channel the doctor of ancestor that was a medical professional and see what they can do? Cause that boy, it's all in you. It's all in this bitch right here. You can cure anything, do anything. But back to this shit right here, cause y'all ask me a question, I get loose. Uh, so you start speaking good shit over the people's lives because our ancestors had nobody to do that. And the way it started off, and this is what was told to me during slavery days, that when the slave master would come and try to take the kid, take the boy, and ship him off to another farm, trade him or sell him, or trade the girl or sell the girl, the mother or the adults in the whole tribe or village would be up there. You don't want to take that boy. He too stupid. He ain't got nothing going on. So they would try to make that particular individual to keep the family together. They would yell at the kid in the eyesight of the slave masters and all that shit there to make the master say, I can't get a good penny for this cat, so he need to stay here on this farm and work because, I can get more work out on him. I can get more for him working him here versus selling him and then, he don't do nothing. This is what the hell I heard, right? So now that shit is ingrained in us because it was a protection at first. Now we're free and we can do our own thing, make up on our mind, make our own future. Now it's to the fucking point where we're saying it just to keep us together as a family. How fucked up is that? To keep us together as a family, you constantly browbeat, insult, put down to keep somebody in the circumference radius that their life is, just so they don't go anywhere and leave your petty asses. Come on now. Am I stepping on toes? If I'm not being correct, y'all say, Baron, this shit ain't resonating with me. I end this bitch. I don't mind. I just go ahead and pray for a cow in Ethiopia to goddamn to feed 100 people in a village. The prayer gonna go up as the same. More than often, we speak too much negativity on one another. And that shit sticks. It don't wash off at night, no matter how much Florida water you use. It don't wash off at night. That shit stick and it permeates, and we grow into the character that these people speak on us. Yeah, that unk is serious. My beautiful cousin, Coon, he just started getting his life together 3 to 4 years ago. That's 40 fucking years of being put down, told you ain't shit, until somebody told you something, you all that, you're great, you're good, you can be a business owner, you can be. How many of us is going through that shit right now? How many of us knew financial fucking literacy? How many, right now, black people got more money in their bank account right now than ever? To the point where some of us don't even know how to invest it, don't know what to do with it. We sit up there and in the simple fact, we don't even want to go buy the expensive name brand clothes and cars and shoes and shit. It just sit there because we like to put that out. And see that bitch, oh, nigga got 100 and some thousand in the bank. Bitch, I ain't never had that. My mom ain't never had that. My daddy ain't never had that. To the point we don't even want to spend it, invest it or nothing. We about a bare minimum. Now we scrounging and scraping. Because we never want to be that person that they told us we are. We ain't shit. We wasteful. We niggas. We spend. We just blow money. Now they done said all that negative shit about us. We're trying to reprogram ourselves, but we can't do it because not too many of us are telling each other. We done heard it from the browbeaters that say we ain't shit. So now we trying to buck them. But not too many of us in our own community, family, friends, people, black, white, Chinese, don't matter. Not too many people that stand in your face and stand in my face and say, damn it, this is what we're gonna do with this bitch because we gonna get rich. You gonna get rich, I'm gonna get rich. Bitch, I got a saving just like you. We can form an elitist club. We can form a social club. We can form some shit. We can invest together. But everybody still got that crab in the barrel mentality that we got to break. And I'm gonna speak it over your life right now. Man, with that money you got in the bank, you're gonna turn that bitch into 10 million. You're gonna turn it into 10 million within the next 2 years. Give yourself time, don't rush it. Don't go broke with investing. But you goddamn gonna do it. But want me to tell you why? Because you got the mindset to do it, and you know how to look up on these YouTubes, and you know how to talk to these gurus, and you know what to fucking do. You know what you like to do. So go and do it and make your money. I'm prophesizing and speaking that over your life right now. Our ancestors didn't have that. I'm talking about the ancestors who were told they weren't shit, they were too stupid. Only thing you can do is pick cotton. Only thing you can do is motherfucking screw a bolt. Only thing you can motherfucking do is go over there and make babies, be a stud. Only thing you can do, girl, is fuck out of both pants leg. Only thing you can do is suck a dick. Only thing you can do is make babies and be shit. Only thing you'll ever be is a project hoe. Only thing you ever be is a street boy, a dope boy, a hustler, a gangster, a goon, a murderer, a killer, a prisoner. Only thing you'll ever motherfucking be is Poe. This is what we heard. This is what we heard growing up. That's why this prayer, if you don't say any other motherfucking prayer, if you don't pray for anything, we're going to pray to change your mindset. We're going to pray to change the mindset of the people who was talked down to. And we're going to pray to give them people relief who didn't make it to the point to get to this point. Come on, God damn it. I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a God any day. And our ancestors are fractured. They're fucked right now. And we got life. We got energy. We got strength. We can pour back into them. And we can heal them, in turn heal ourselves. Because it should never be a motherfucker to tell you ain't shit. And for you to go home and believe it and let that shit reprogram your mind to make your cells and your body react to the point that you ain't shit. Y'all tell me you ain't shit right now. I say, well, I just did. You ain't shit. How you know? It take a shit piece to know a shit piece. You ain't shit, Baron. Be that as it may. I'm doing no motherfucking K, and you the one calling me out. I'm not calling you out, so you smelt it, baby. You can never put me in a situation to think I'm not great. I'm the best lover. I'm the best looking nigga on the planet. I got the best beard. I got the best motherfucking talk game. The greatest spiritualist, the best tarot card reader on the planet. I'm the best at every goddamn thing I do. My kids, they the best at every goddamn thing they do. You the best at everything you goddamn do. You are the best of the best of the goddamn best. That's the mindset. Walk up to somebody and say, you know what, you better than the fuck you was before, and you gonna get greater later. Just keep on doing it. I was at the Walmart and I greeted a brother the other day. And he was like, "What's up, man? I elbow bumped him. What it is, player? Everything good? Yeah, man. Shit good with you. This is dialect in the South. Shit good with you? Yeah, shit always good with me. How shit with you? Man, this life got me down." I say, "No, it ain't got you down." I say they laying down. You just gotta take a step back and step on that motherfucking life and get ahead. I say, shit just work out so easy when you do that. Motherfucker say, "Boy, you all right with me?" I say, "You know it, my man." And we dapped out, right? And then when I walked him, I say, "You be good." You know what he told me? "You be better, my man." Flip me out. I turned around. What the fuck going on? But you greeted me like a real person. And that whole thing, that whole conversation right there, that shit took less than 30 seconds. We rapid fire each other. That took less than 30 seconds. How the fuck you think I felt getting in my goddamn car driving off? Mm-hmm. That brother get it. That brother just spoke something. He get it. He see it. Sister, you looking good today. Don't let nobody get you down. And if they do, step on their motherfucking ass. I say shit like that. Hey, darling, how you doing? Do I know you? Mm-mm. I don't know you. I see you looking sad. How you doing, sweetheart? Just want to make sure you're okay. God got you. You got yourself too. That's corny, but thank you. It ain't come off as flirting. Came off as a word of endearment. Good talk. That's what we need, man. We done been beat down so fucking much, and we carrying this nastiness from our ancestors that done been beat down so goddamn much into their everyday lifestyle right here, right now. To when you hear something good, it makes you offensive. The fuck did he just say? Is he trying to rob me? The bitch liking me? What, they trying to rape me? I'm being honest. That's how we are. Make it a habit of saying something nice to somebody. Make it a habit of just being decent to a human. Make it a habit of just uplifting your brothers and your sisters. Make it a habit. If you know that cousin, that kinfolk, that auntie, that uncle, that everybody always said one shit, go back to them and just, you know what, you're a good motherfucker, man. You know what? Oh, you done did a lot of bad shit in your time, but I know you did it for the right reason. Even if they is a piece of crap, you tell them, I know you did it for the right reason. What you do is strengthen that person to say, well, that person understand. Guess what? I'm not gonna do nothing to that person. Altruism. I'm not gonna sit up there and hurt that person. That person now, I ain't gotta deal with because he get it. That person gonna be on my side. That's one person who believe in me. And if that person believe in me, I'm not gonna do the same fuck shit and bullshit around him or her that I typically do, because that I don't want that person to look at me any different than what they see me as. That one person always believed in me. Now imagine if you have 500, 600 people saying that shit to one person, one individual who just had a fucked up life because everybody spoke that shit on them. And everybody is just 500 people away from knowing everybody. I think it's down to like 100, 100 people, you know a generation, they say. Imagine those 100 people speaking positivity to each other when they see. Less likely we gonna do some dumb shit to fuck up the way they see us, right? That's how it used to be in the old days in the community. Motherfucker kept their shit in the closet because they never wanted to be seen as anything other than perfect and great and good. But they would speak that shit on their kid. Then when the kid act up, I just don't know what to do with that girl. I don't know what to do with that boy. I know what you need to do. Bring their ass in the house instead of beating them. Give them positive reinforcement. I grew up with it. I seen it. Remember, my granddaddy was a pimp and my grandma was a stripper. That's how they met. In the whole house, down there doing their thing. I'll leave that where it's at. So I come from a real breed of real niggas here. We about life, we about business, we about getting it. So imagine what I witnessed growing up. I told you, I ain't get the spiritual bone until grandmama got her spiritual bone, until grandma decided to pour into me. Because grandma would thump your ass with that 32 she kept in her purse. Told y'all I seen my grandma bust a bitch at a fruit stand and told the lady she could keep the money and called her a janky bitch. First time I heard the word janky outside of Scooby Doo. Blew my mind. I thought it was a cartoon word. Grandma say, fuck that janky bitch. First time I heard it. She said, grab me a couple of them mangoes and them apples. The lady sitting up there bleeding. Oh, yes, ma'am. Hopped in the car and she said, did that fuck with you? What you think, Grandma? Bitch, I'm 13. You just thought the bitch. Oh, she'll live. That was just a leg shot. Just don't. And she say, remember, don't ever let nobody no money that you ain't ready to lose. I told that bitch that was my last, and that was the end of that conversation. We drove off in that little Honda like it wasn't shit. I was like holding the damn fruit in my arm. Real nigga shit, boy. Childhood, the South real for it. But yeah, I like to mix it up a little bit, be a little transparent, have y'all laughing a little bit. Grandma real for it, boy. Y'all, I love that lady. That's where I come from. That's my lineage, baby. That's it. That's the Baron's lineage. Told her to keep the money, called her a janky bitch. But yeah, back to this right here. So the ancestor that we're praying for right now is the ancestor who was spoke so bad to, talked down to, that they just couldn't get their life together and they died. They went to their grave, not understanding that it was a better way to be, not understanding that there were some people out there that loved them, not having that mentor to grow them up, not having that friend to sit up there and make them feel good on the positive side of things, and they just felt they had to get it the best way they can. They never recognized their talents. They never recognized their gifts or their purpose. Never got to live out their purpose in life. We got to think about those ancestors, man. And we got a freedom. We got a freedom with our prayers. We got a freedom with our abundance. We got a freedom with everything. People, this is serious. I make this ancestor prayer fun. I try to make it light. But it's just going to get darker. Because the emotional bruise and shit that we suffered, that our ancestors suffered, that we're suffering now, that we need to pour into those ancestors and say, help me, ancestor. Help me get this together. You experienced this. Help me overcome the shit I'm going through. We got to be comfortable enough to go inside ourselves, see where we're wrong, see where we fucked up at, see where we've been broken, torn down, and thrown apart, and torn up and shit, and ask our ancestors to come back and heal us. But we can't get the proper healing until we heal them first, until we acknowledge who they are and the damage and shit that they went through and stuff. And once we send that prayer back, and immediately after you send your prayer back to your ancestors, they get to working. They get to, I'm going to help Portia get her shit together. Ooh, Candy girl, I got your back. I know what you prayed for. Ooh, Ella, you told me you want to be fine. Let me show you how I got fine back in the day. You goddamn it, we gonna do this. You see how it's going? That's how I see it. I told my ancestors I want abs. God damn it, I work too much and I'm too much editing and shit. I ain't got time to work out like a motherfucker. I just got my weight bench right here. Ancestors, I want abs. You know, I woke up this morning, my stomach was hurting like I did abs, like I did ab workout. They working. They working on me. Because I'm praying. And they know I'm serious about them. So they're going to be serious about giving me what I want. And you think about that ancestor who never got to live out their purpose, and you telling them, hey, you can do it, ancestor. You great. You got it. Live through me. Download your purpose to me. Maybe your purpose align with my purpose. And guess what? You can live vicariously through me, ancestor. Help me out. That motherfucker gonna work in the back for you, in the back scenes for you to get where you go. You wonder, damn, that motherfucker just blew up. What the fuck? We ain't know this motherfucker knew how to punch monkeys in the face and win. How to beat up a gorilla. We didn't know that shit. How the fuck they learned that? It just came to me one night. When you learn how to cook? I don't know. It just came to me one night. That's your ancestors saying, God damn it, I need to make you successful in what you skilled at. Here's my skill. Here's your skill. Let's align them bitches and let's do something. You get me? I'm talking too much. I probably don't make no sense no more. I like to have a little fun. All right. Ella say, oh shoot, I'm gonna be so fine. You know it. Baby hurt. I can't wait to get them damn ass. The stomach hard, I just gotta get them damn love handles down and that shit. And man, that's y'all pray for me. All right, I've been here an hour. I try to keep it under an hour. Let me let you guys go. Let me get this prayer going on. Don't mind me yawning. That's just spirit. And remember, these prayers are very organic. They come from the heart. Nothing rehearsed. Nothing is on this paper here other than my credit card information. So just sitting up here, prayers are organic. Each prayer is for you to do on your own time. If you like what I'm saying, just apply it to your own life. Throw your insert a name, insert your family name, insert the people you know, and just go like that. But this is a prayer. Oh, every time I get ready to do some spiritual, I'll be yawning. Gee, man. Oh, source, master of all, which permeates inside me, through me, outside of me, and about me. I ask that you grant me an audience with my Baron, that he may understand my supplications and my plight. Thank you so much. Oh, Baron, my friend, my God, the one who has guided me and protected me, the one who keep my mind steady, fresh, and clean. I ask that you allow me an audience with my ancestors, that they may understand me and that I may understand them, and that the message get delivered properly both ways, and to everybody in earshot of this prayer. Allow them to take a portion of my energy and the energies of those who request that they do without the risk of death, stroke, any illness. Just a portion that they may heal themselves. Thank you, Barry. Oh, my ancestors, I love you guys. I love what you made me. How you made us become great. How you sacrificed and hurt and went through all the agony and pain. How you just did everything you could to make it, to make ends meet, to be great, to be who you are, to look for a sliver of happiness when times was hard, and to understand that sadness will always come even when things are going good. I thank you, I love you, and I praise you. I want to focus on those ancestors who was talked down to, browbeat, whether it was by the slave masters, whether it was by family, friend, brother, sister, cousin, mother, anybody. I just want to focus on your energy right now. I wanted you to know that you are great and you are good. And there's people in your lineage, my children, my nieces, my nephews, my sisters, my brothers out there who can align themselves with the purpose that you did not get to do, that you were so busy trying to keep your head above water and stay relevant in any sense of the mean, that you did bad stuff, that people permeated on you and talked to you and just put you down. I want to thank you for surviving that trauma, that tribulation, and you thrived through it. You still had a smile for those people who you felt loved you and cared for you, and you still was willing to go all out for those people. You wasn't all bad. You were just acting on what the hell they told you was. And I'm here to tell you, you're nothing like that. That was an act, that was a farce. You had to do it in order to get an identity, to build a character. It was a protection clause, and I understand that, and I know that wasn't your true nature. Your true nature is to be great, to be prosperous, is to grow. Ancestors, they doing it to us right now. They telling us we ain't shit. We monkeys, we garbage. We don't know no better. We ignorant. We can't save. We can't stick together. We can't do this. We can't do that. We hear it every day in comedy, jokes, TV shows, etc. I know that's not me. I know that's not my brothers and sisters. We're just acting the part because this is what get us attention. This is what make us feel as if we are recognized. And just like I'm sitting up here breaking that cycle with you, God damn it, ancestors, you need to come back and break that cycle with us. Let us know that we can be our own self. We can be our true self. We can be our true people. We can come together and amass a fortune, wealth, prosperity, growth. We can amass our own village. We can amass our own nation. We can restore what the fuck was stolen, lost, and taken. Now, this is not just pertaining to the African American man and woman. Let's talk about those displaced Caucasians, those displaced Asians, those displaced Puerto Ricans and Spanish. Ancestors, y'all get y'all ass over there in the system. They going through it just as bad as we are. They're going through it just as bad. They getting the shit kicked out of them because they are minorities. Go and help them. Go and heal them. Go and strengthen them. Let them know that they can be better than what the fuck they are. That they may got their information from the source of a negative person. That they can be better than a racist piece of shit. That they can be better than somebody who don't give a damn about human life. That they can be better than somebody who just don't understand consequences and concepts. Ancestors, you got your people are hurting and they need more guidance, and we can't get it from social media, we can't get it from the TV, and god damn it, we barely get it from each other. This is me tasking you. If you're gonna borrow some of my energy, if you're gonna borrow some of my life force, if you're gonna have me and you're gonna take up space in my mind and my goddamn memory, you need to do what it is you need to do, and you need to come back and heal us. You need to come back and save us. You need to come back and give us your ideology, how you beat the system and what the fuck you done learned over there in the spirit world. You need to get over here and you need to help us out. This is not an asking thing. This is a demand. Because if you're going to take up space in my heart, and you're going to take up space in my mind, and you're going to take up space in my soul and my body, god damn it, you need to pay me rent. And your rent is to make me understand that I am a person, I am whole, that I can survive these atrocities that we are going through right now. I make no apologies, but I make a demand, ancestor. Because we love you and we understood what you went through. Although we can't change your stars, you got every bit of energy and the power to change ours. So get your ass up here and let's do what we gotta do. So mote it be. People, these prayers are not for the weak. They're not for the soft. If everything resides in us, God resides in us, we reside in us, our ancestors reside in us, we need to take control of who the fuck we are, heal the pain from the past, help our ancestors out. Translation, heal the shit that we've gone through, that our ancestors went through, so that we could be better people. And we don't do it by asking soft and sweet and, oh, ancestor, if only you would. Fuck that. Same way you talk to God, you're going to talk to yourself. The same way you talk, the same way you imagine that man on the cross could come down and help you out. God damn it, you better tell your ancestors who actually walked this earth, ate your food, drunk your water, sat up there and got their ass beat like yours, sat up there and went through the same shit. That's the motherfucker I'm telling to get here and get me right. I hope this makes sense to you, good people. How do y'all like this ancestor prayer today? How do y'all like story time? All on rant together. It was great, right? Everybody, this is real life. This is a real deal here. We playing for keeps. And we can't keep bullshitting each other. We can't keep fucking off on each other. And we can't keep putting each other down. Because let me tell you, the powers that be don't got our best interests at heart. They don't give a fuck about anything we doing. We're only going to survive this as humans. And the only way we can understand that we are humans is that we understand what our ancestors through the pain, the suffering, the strife. And we come together as a humanistic race. I ain't talking about saving the planet. When we leave, I know where the hell I'm going, so I ain't worried about planet Earth. I'm worried about you, my sister. I'm worried about you as my brother. I'm worried about you as my cousin. You get it. You get it. We're going to heal ourselves. We're gonna heal ourselves, and when we heal ourselves, and can't nobody tear us down. Ain't nobody sit up there and say, "Oh, you're a monkey." Woo, 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 woo. Get out of here before I throw shit on you, bitch. That's what monkeys do. You'll be able to take that shit in pride and stride and twist it back at them. Say it with me. I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a god any day. Surprisingly, I've been getting a lot of shit for saying that. I'm blaspheming. I'm talking about all the gods. So who the fuck am I? The gods ruled over the ancestors. How can you say you'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a god? Say your prayers, repent, or you're going to hell. Sure. Sure. You know where hell is? Hell is right now. Because hell, I can't pay all my bills. Because hell, I can't get my relationship together. Because hell, I can't motherfucking find enough food. Because hell, these kids ain't listening. You see how that go? Hell is now. I ain't going to some made up place. Hell is not. So tell your God to get his ass down here and fix my shit. I know my ancestors gonna do it. Cause they don't want to suffer no more. And the better I do, the better they do. The better the offspring next to them gonna do. And the more they get to live and get more energy, trickle on effect. I have made the t-shirts yet. I got a couple t-shirts, but I can't put them up there until the new YouTube channel come up to Miko. So I want to, everything is going to be released in time. So they'll be for sale, everything. And I have, and I, plus I got to get all this type of stuff patented too. So everything is patented. I'm waiting on the patent office to send me my final paperwork. It's mine. I own all the quotes I do on my channel. I own them all. I just paid the money and I own every last single one of them. So if I see it on a bitch car, shirt, channel, page, whatever, first cease and desist letter, and if it remain there, I want some of the money that you're getting from it. We got to do smart business sense. I wouldn't have known nothing about that till my ancestor came to help me out with that thing now. See how it worked? Y'all better get this shit together. Money, 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 money. All right, everybody. So, this Wednesday reading. The Baron do his premieres every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This Wednesday, I will be premiering a past life reading. I don't do them. I took them off my page. Before you guys even come up and say, I want one after you see it, took them on my page. I think Tamiko was the last one I goddamn did. And I'm not doing them. Man, them things are too heavy for me. So, but this Wednesday, I will be releasing the past life reading every Wednesday. And I only did 4 of them, probably 5 tops. I will be releasing them on Wednesday night. So your Wednesday premiere will be your past life reading. Those things get real interesting. And the one that I'm going to release this Wednesday coming, the one that's scheduled to premiere this Wednesday coming at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, man, it was so on point to the fact I told the sister, just stop. Just goddamn it, just go eat a bowl of Cheerios or something. Don't do nothing else in life. Because she was reliving that shit back to back, verbatim, word for word. So I couldn't deal. But yes, also, Patreons. So all my Patreons, you get the 1 card tarot question every other Tuesday, which I think is the first Tuesday and the third Tuesday of the month. The second Saturday, which is coming up this Saturday, will be teaching, esoteric teaching. I'm going to teach you how to do various magical spells that's going to benefit your life. Hell, we may even talk about something. I'm still trying to work out what I'm trying to do. I don't know if it should be, I should go into depth on a pentagram, how to draw the master circle or something. But trust me, it will be very interesting. And you guys who are my patrons, you guys will get it. You guys will not be disappointed, okay? What else? Oh yeah, please go to the website. I am running out of the blue pouches. Granted, January, February, March, April I get to make more. I only do a certain amount for the year. And April I'll be remaking some more because that's how me and Spirit got the plan, got the deal. I only make a certain amount. After I make that certain amount and they run out, I don't make any more to the next year. I still got about 12 to 13 left, if that. So who all interested, go ahead and cop them bitches. I also got the Jinx remover bags up there on the site. they have been selling quite well too. My Lord, they have been selling well. And I've been having some real stories, but I can't get nobody to come on and do a split screen and talk about what the bag did. It's like, Baron, I'm over that shit. That shit is going on. You want to bring that shit back up, boy? Thank you. So I gotta respect it, but they selling good. T-shirts are still up there. Just everything up there. Various spell work. You guys take your pick. Visit the website. I done had you guys too long so far. And I'll just say, all right, everybody, I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you and the universe. But, oh, before I go, I got to do a shout out now to Ghost. I'm going to do a shout out to Ghost. They're part of the tribe, but they're their own pocket community within the tribe. And they had me on the other day. And having me on the other day, let me tell you, I was surprised. From the people that was on, how they shared their spiritual knowledge and some readings I've done and set people on the path. And they say, hey, I wouldn't have got here if it wasn't for you, Baron, which I think is crazy because I think they would have got there even without me. But just to see how they've grown and how they're walking in their purpose, and it's just an awesome damn thing to the point where there's no egos. It's just a beautiful, beautiful group. And let me tell you, if you are lucky to join that group, man, you are lucky to join that group. And it's a pocket group inside the Soul Tribe. There, I have no say so over it. This is their thing. I'm just happy they allow me to video chat in every now and then, because they are doing amazing things. They are healing each other, working with each other. Everybody gift is amazing. And I'm going to shout out Ghost right now. So for all the millions of YouTube views I get on this bitch, flood they goddamn page, because it is more than worth it. No drama, no shit. It is just people taking on their spirituality, taking it serious, and learning how to work with each other. So good job, Brianna, Ella, Janetta. Good job. It's so many. Mr. LT, just good job, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. All right, Jenna, y'all doing y'all thing. I'm blessed to be a part of it. All right. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Remember, God bless you and I love you.